Don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Evan Mobley.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Dennis Schroeder. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Williams at the shooting guard. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Now here's Allen. Back to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Claxton inside. He's against Allen. And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so here's Cleveland. After the basket by Brooklyn. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Inside. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Johnson. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. On the wing, Mobley with the rebound. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets. Okoro passes to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1 frame. That 6'10 wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
Claxton against Allen. Schroeder setting the pick for Claxton. Here's Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot missing. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams passes to Schroeder. Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
Here's Garland. His last outing, he had 24 points. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
Now Williams, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. And one of the best winners in basketball, Breanna Stewart, is here tonight.
How about 4 championships in college, multiple WNBA titles, multiple gold medals at the games. You name a title, Stewart's won it.
Now, here's Garland. Still scoreless. Hits it from three-point range.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Nets. They're down in 8th place.
Checking out Brooklyn, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now, here's Schroeder. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
First one falls for him.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And so he makes both from the line. And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
And here's Schroeder, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Claxton against Allen. Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. And they pick up 2.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 28 points in the win against Denver.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Wilson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Williams with the 3. LeVert grabs the miss. Cavaliers leading. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Garland against Schroeder. Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Shoots. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Wilson. The kick out to Williams. To the paint. On the wing, Williams. Over Mitchell. Williams' shot is off. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Lets a floater go. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 10.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. In the third spot, Darius Garland.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Now here's Wilson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Here's LeVert. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Nets passing it around. Paxton a screen on LeVert. Johnson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, taking a scoring opportunity when it comes. The readiness of Cam Johnson, so good.
Mobley outside. Pass to LeVert from downtown. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson finds Schroeder. It's stolen by Wade. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. Mitchell is double. Wade passes to Mitchell. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Schroeder against Garland. Here's Wilson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Mobley. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
LeVert against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. Some solid defense from Johnson. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Nets trail by 3. Schroeder passes to Claxton.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Mitchell against Williams. Back to Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now here's LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Williams. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Outside Wilson. They set the screen. Shoots the three. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Over Williams. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Schroeder against Garland. Wilson kicks to Williams. Johnson the pass to Claxton. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Shake Milton in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Cleveland, Jared Allen's checked in for Mobley. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Here's Jerome. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And the first one at the line is good. Martin's checked in for the Nets. Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Milton with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Six on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
They've got Martin. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Simmons. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Finney-Smith's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Nets.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Now here's LeVert. And the layup is good. LeVert's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here is Martin. He's defended by Merrill. Back to Milton. Cavaliers with the rebound, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And that one is good from Jerome.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Martin finds Milton. Cutting the screen. Shoots from the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Merrill passes to Jerome. Here's Allen, guarded by Simmons. Allen surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Over Simmons. Allen's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And that one misses for the Cavaliers. George Niang comes in for Dean Wade. And it's a Okoro in for Sam Merrill. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Watford's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Garland's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's Cleveland. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Driving inside. Niang kicks to Garland. Lobbed up there for Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
the numbers for Garland. He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Simmons. He takes it in. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Garland against Milton. Garland, the pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Garland against Milton. Down low. Here's Allen. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets trail by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Watford.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. To the paint. And Allen slams it in.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Garland against Milton. To the middle. Wilson kicks to Simmons. 4 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen. You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin. Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Martin, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here is Garland. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Mitchell for the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder finds Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Allen outside. And here is a Okoro. Back to Allen. Back to Okoro. Here's Niang. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons passes to Schroeder. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane. Nice touch there near the hoop.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Here's Allen after Ben Simmons bucket. Mitchell passes to Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
That free throw good from Allen.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Ben Simmons. And Allen drops them both. Nets trail by 5. On the wing, Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Garland finds Niang. Back to Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 5 now.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Schroeder against Garland. Here's Wilson. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. A brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wilson. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Jared Allen. And it's LeVert in for George Niang. Outside Williams. Back to Schroeder. Inside, here's Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell passes to Thompson. Garland left side. It's stolen by Schroeder. With the drive. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Garland surveying the D. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Pass to Claxton. Now Johnson. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, that jump shot is looking a bit more lethal nowadays. Dennis Schroeder has put a ton of work into that.
Okoro with it. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. Here's Claxton. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell finds Okoro. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Schroeder against Garland. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field.
Second quarter.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Williams. They double-team Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Cavaliers with the rebound. Okoro's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. To the inside, here's Johnson, and that one drops. 8 points for Johnson.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Shoots over Schroeder, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 7-point differential. Johnson surveying the floor. They double-team Johnson. Here's Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
That free throw missing. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's Mobley in for LeVert. That one is no good. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why. You begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 9. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland going into the break. Point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
I think for Cleveland, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
I'm trying to think of someone as powerful and explosive as Donovan Mitchell. Let me think about this. D-Wade, that comes to mind. That's a guy that he can mimic his game after, or vice versa.
I'm glad you mentioned Wade there, Kenny. For a second, I thought you were going to compare him to yourself.
Ooh.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Nets trail by 10. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Schroeder up top. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Schroeder outside. Back to Johnson. Off target with his 3. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Okoro shot is off.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Schroeder. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Here's Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Allen with the ball. Williams picks him up. Now here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Inside. To stop the drought. And Garland puts it in. 14 points for Darius Garland.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dennis Schroeder.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Williams. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 14. Here's Okoro. Now, Garland. And so, the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Schroeder on the high post. He drills it. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Mobley finds Mitchell for 3. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. No luck that time either. Nets trail by 4. Schroeder outside. Offline with his 3. Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Allen with the screen for Mobley. And the rejection by Claxton. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Garland. Oh, Claxton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
Allen outside. Back to Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Garland's got 16.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Johnson outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 25 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 16. Here's Okoro. The teardrop falls in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Defense going to live with that one. Okoro just making a tough contested shot.
Johnson outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Fires it up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
First free throw is good. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And Mitchell drops them both. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Good on the triple. Finney-Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is in a zone right now. Every 3 he puts up seems to be going down.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Garland's got 19 points. Johnson with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Shake Milton comes in for Dennis Schroeder. A switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Mitchell is double. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Johnson outside. Johnson double team. Finney-Smith finds Milton. Back to Finney-Smith. Over Garland. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Finney-Smith's got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to LeVert. Mitchell in the corner. Fires for three. That shot misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Claxton the pass to Milton. Outside Wilson. Bounce pass Claxton. Claxton a screen on Mitchell. And here's Johnson outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Allen. He's got 8. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go. The Cavaliers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Locked up there for Allen. It doesn't go for him.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over Milton. And another miss by Cleveland.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's got 16. Back to Milton. Picked by Finney-Smith for the lead. And there's a nice layup by Milton. Milton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Ben Simmons comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Then for the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. LeVert finds Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Johnson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wilson grabs the board.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Johnson double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Watford passes to Milton. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell right side. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's because of the size and strength of Mitchell. If you're going to foul him, you've got to make sure it's so good that he can't get the and one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
One time from the line.
What's up?
And Mitchell, no good on that one.
Donovan Mitchell, just such a relentless scorer, and that high energy he brings is always a huge catalyst for whatever team he plays for. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
1:58 left to play in the third. Pass to Allen. Here's Jerome. 6 points for him. Driving the lane. Good work there as it goes. Jerome's got 8.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now here is Martin. He's defended by Merrill. Martin the pass to Watford. To the middle. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
1:15 left to play in the third. They set the pick. LeVert against Wilson. A nice shot by LeVert.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Milton the pass to Wilson. Milton a screen on LeVert. Here's Wilson. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jerome passes to Allen. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And the rebound goes to Martin. Nets leading by 3. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Milton. He has 7. In the corner, it's Watford. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front, leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Ben Simmons. Shake Milton is out there with Martin. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets with the lead. Simmons passes to Watford. Pass to Milton. Simmons inside. Wade is covering. Now Watford. From the arc. The rebound by Niang. Milton against Garland. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
D was right there, but Darius Garland capable of scoring through tough coverage.
Milton the pass to Martin. Back to Milton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Milton's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Nets.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Niang. Outside Garland. Here's Jerome to tie it up. Garland, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Milton kicks to Martin. Back to Milton. Simmons, a screen on Garland. And Simmons slams it in.
Great job by Simmons taking initiative in that screen and roll. The coaching staff has to love that.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 5. Niang passes to Jerome. Back to Niang. It's good from long range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Simmons, a screen on Garland. Simmons can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Okoro passes to Jerome. Back to Okoro. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Nets passing it around. Simmons sets a screen for Martin. Pass to Wilson. From deep three-point land. A shot by Milton, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Wade, a screen on Milton. Garland with the bucket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 4. Now, here's Milton. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
So for the Nets, Whitehead's checked in for Martin, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton. A switch here also for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Dean Wade. And he's good on the second. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Jerome. Aston Niang. Outside Garland. The shot from the low post is good. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Now, Watford. Down low. And stolen by Mobley. Fast break. Here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Cleveland. At the line with 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Williams in for Whitehead. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Garland. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 7. To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Second team foul. And at the line, one time, Nicholas Claxton.
And that one falls for Claxton. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Mitchell. High post Allen. Pass to Jerome. Screen by Allen. 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Now Claxton, defended by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jaron Allen twice on the pipes.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. And out the line, shooting 2, Nicholas Claxton.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wilson. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. The 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Claxton against Allen. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Schroeder setting the pick for Johnson. Pass to Williams. Claxton a screen on Mitchell. Here's Williams to tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Garland with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Isaac Okoro.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Mobley. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's the fast break. Garland, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Williams. Schroeder passes to Finney-Smith. Claxton with it. It's over Garland. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson kicks to Williams to take the lead. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
And good that time. Mitchell's got 22.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Schroeder dishes to Williams. Schroeder with a screen on Mitchell. Williams for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Here's Garland following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Okoro. It's stolen by Johnson. A drive by Schroeder. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
And let me hear you. The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
While we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, listened in with what Jordi Fernandez was telling the team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 3. Schroeder passes to Williams. Schroeder with a screen on Mitchell. Nobody near Williams. And the Nets miss again. Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Schroeder. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments and he delivers big time.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Claxton inside. He's against Allen. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Cavaliers leading. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. Okoro setting the big for Mitchell. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Johnson to take the lead. Back to Schroeder. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Schroeder against Garland. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
14 foul. At the line. At the line, 1 foul.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Mitchell outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 30.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Claxton against Garland. So it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Donovan. high execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Darius Garland.